I'd like to start with asking you about your journey. What was your journey like discovering, researching, and training people on emotional intelligence? How did it start? How did it go?
See, I had a very colorful childhood. So there was a lot of ups and downs. And so for me, it was very important that I am able to self manage myself. And so that's how I started exploring self help books. That's where I came across emotional intelligence. And since I have came in contact with emotional intelligence, I have not been able to stop. So that is how addictive it is. Since the last 10 years, I've dedicated my life towards understanding, strengthening, and improving emotional intelligence, not just for myself, but also trying to help others leverage it.
That's really nice. So, first and foremost, I would like to know that is there a difference between emotions and feelings?
Absolutely. Emotions are more physiological in nature, and feelings are more cognitive in nature. You generally do not have much control on your emotions, but you definitely, with practice, feelings can be managed much better.
So, can we say that emotions are facts and feelings are interpretations of those facts, like stories or fiction?
In one way, yes, you can. Like I said, because emotions are more physiological in nature, it's, for example, breathing hard, palpitation, sweating. So all those things you cannot really control. But then at the same point in time, even feelings can trigger emotions. So I would say they are interlinked and they're interconnected, but they're not the same.
So, beyond the textbook definition, how would you define something like emotional intelligence?
So generally, emotional intelligence is thought about, it's seen as how do you manage yourself, your emotions and feelings, how do you manage, how do you regulate your emotions and feelings, and how do you interact with people. But then I have come to realize that it goes beyond that. Emotional intelligence is something that you not only have to internally regulate and manage, but you can also influence others as well, and that is where the key is. So that's the reason why emotional intelligence becomes so much important in a person's success.
That's quite insightful.
Thank you.
Have you ever misjudged someone's emotions or someone's behavior towards you, even though you're in this profession?
Yes, initially there was a lot of mistakes that I made, and that is when uh, I realized that there's something that needs to be done to be able to uh, be foolproof when you're interacting with people, when you're managing people. And that's when we came up with the pattern based recognition part of our Human Edge 3.0. So that is what helps us not misjudge or not jump into conclusion when you're dealing with people. So that part of being able to see the patterns helps a lot.
Yeah, because patterns really show what like one time incidents can't.
Absolutely. And patterns are more concrete. So I think, we can depend on it more than just judging.
Right.